Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's February 26th of the Duck Adventure. It's about 5:30 in the morning, quarter to 6. And last night I stayed up. It was like 11:30. I was sitting up and nothing happened, which I should have remembered. You know that the duck was killed first thing in the morning. That I had a morning hunter, not a night hunter. So, anyways, this morning, something just told me to wake up. I was laying in bed and I just woke up 5 o'clock. I got up and I just rolled out of bed and I looked out and I saw the owl fly, the silhouette fly out. So I got dressed, opened my window, and I stood there in the window for the last 45 minutes. Well, basically right now it's about 10 to 6 and I just stood there in the window with the shotgun and the little bugger came back. Look at that. I got him. And at one single shot knocked him over. So at that range, you know, and it's like, you could just start to see now. The sun's coming up really quick. When I took the shot, it was still pretty dark. But it was one single shot. And you can just see here, there's the blood. I don't see what kind of damage I did to him here. Oh yeah, look at there. I hit him in the chest. So a pellet got him in the chest. I just want to see here. Can we get a better view with the flashlight here? Oh yeah, I hit him in the head. You can see the eye there. I hit him right in the eye. Another headshot. Whew. Look at that, but this time I didn't destroy him. And he's actually a little heavier than the last one. But it was one single shot, so I got him in the head and the chest. And I was like, and the thing was, actually you can see his face here. He's done. That's another predator done. So that sound I heard was definitely an owl. And it's like I said last night in the video when I was recording there, it sounds like a tire rubbing. So that's what it sounds like, a bicycle tire rubbing. It doesn't actually sound like a hoo-hoo. So what a shot. That was a good shot. And the thing was, this morning, like when I wake up, because my eyes, I need prescription glasses and I can't see worth crap. When I first wake up, my eyes are so blurry, I can barely see anything. It's like everything's a blur. So I was like yawning and blinking my eyes, and I was like trying to wake up. And even, you know, when I took the shot, I was still blurry. But I got him. And that's pretty good at that range, you know, in the dark with blurry eyes. Those owls better learn. There's a nasty guy here with a shotgun protecting his ducks. So this is a unique morning video. So I'm gonna let the ducks out here because they're wanting to come out real bad here. They've been locked up all night. Hang on, duckies. It's safe to come out. All right. Okay. They'll come out in a second here. I'll go let the drakes out so they can get some water because they've been locked up since last night here. It was about 6 o'clock. I locked everybody up. This is a unique morning rush video here. Oh man, I'm so happy I got him. But I don't know what it was. I woke up this morning and something told me to wake up and you know, hello there ducks. You're safe to come out. I woke up this morning and it was the strangest thing here. Sorry for the camera work here. I got a flashlight in my hand. I'm trying to get everything open here. The thing was, when I rolled out of bed, and something told me to be really quiet when I got up because I don't know, something just told me, Matt, roll out of bed. And I rolled out of bed really quiet, didn't make any noise. But he saw me in my window. He had to have, because as soon as I rolled out of bed, I saw the silhouette take off, and that's when I knew. I said, oh, he's here. So I got dressed. But it was, I was surprised that he could see me, but you know, hey, he's an owl and they can see in the dark. So, you know, that was, that's how I feel so much better. Yesterday I was I was upset yesterday. Plus, I was all screwed up. I was like, how am I going to get this guy? You know? And the fact he's a morning hunter. He ain't hunting no more. All right, so that's the morning video here. The ducks didn't come out yet. A little bit freaked out. They don't like flashlights. So, oh man, what a relief. Well, today had to be the craziest start of a duck adventure day I've had yet in this series. Hello, ducks! And you know, I've been thinking, and you know, watching. I was editing the last couple of days for the videos, and you know, we thought the ducks were going inside because it was cold. They weren't going inside because it was cold. Is because this owl that was hunting them first thing in the mornings, and it's like the ducks have been coming out. You know, they've been going in every night. They're inside all night. You know, they go in basically when it gets dark, about a half hour after it gets dark, and then they come out at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's when this owl was showing up. And you know, I couldn't figure out why the ducks were huddling underneath the hay and sticking close to the building and not going outside. And then I go into egg recon and all the ducks would be inside, and it wasn't because they were cold. It's because they were scared. This owl has been hunting them. Oh, you little ducks, you're safe again. But what a start to the day, I'm telling you. Oh, look at this. But the Muscovies are inside. The Muscovy females, there's none out here today. Oh, there's one out. There's one single female. The Muscovy drakes, of course, they're the smart ones. They're inside the building. We got one female. So let's go, now it's daylight. Let's go over and take a look at what we got here today. This poor girl here, she was, it's a shame, and it's sad that, there's no way of me hunting these owls to stop this from happening, because I heard this owl the last couple of nights, and as the end of the video showed last night, the sound, and that's the sound that I heard here. And the thing is you can't get these things when they're flying in. They gotta land, and this one landed. What a shame. They're such a beautiful looking bird. But I hit him, there's a shot right there. I got him right in the eye. Right there is where the pellet went in. You can see the blood. I hit his eye. You can see right there. I don't know if we'll get a shot close enough. Here, look, the pellet hit him right in the eye. So it was an instant death. Instant death, and one in the chest. One hit him right there in the chest. There's a blood there. He got hit right there, and then one in the eye. But what a shame, So we've got, once again, we got cause, and then we got the effect. So cause, effect. But anyways, wish the owls would just screw off and leave the ducks alone. The poor ducks don't need this. And I don't need it. Like last night, I sat up there till 11:30. It was brutal. Like, it was 5 hours non-stop sitting there waiting, and I was getting frustrated because there was no sign of him. Finally, I gave up. I turned off the lights and said, okay, he's not coming. But it turned out, this owl was a morning hunter. He was hunting the ducks early in the morning. He had figured out that they came out at 5, and that's when he was showing up here. It was 5, because when I woke up, I rolled off that bed, and some told me to be quiet, and I rolled off the bed. Hey, I'm talking here, duck. I rolled off the bed, and I made no noise. But you could see looking out my window now, you would see the motion of the sheets moving of me getting out of bed. So he obviously saw the motion in the window, took off, and I saw the silhouette take off, and that's when I got ready, and the rest is history. But so I don't know how many more weeks it'll be before we get another one shows up here. But I got to do what I got to do, and I got to keep the ducks safe. And unfortunately, this is the way it is. So until the snow melts and the rodents come back, that that they can get the squirrels and the chipmunks and the mice, I think we're gonna have another owl show up here again. Something just tells me. But at least this time, you know, if I hear the noise, I know exactly what I'm dealing with here. And you know, I have honestly never heard that noise before. I've been here since 1995. Never heard that sound. So it's a new sound for me. But I'm gonna go and do duck chores. We're gonna do egg recon, see what they've given us, and get the water changed here. And I gotta go clean my shotgun. All right, egg recon. But hold on, I'll show you something here. Now that the owl's gone, there's we've only got like 4 ducks inside. It's like the ducks know the owl's gone. That's why yesterday when I came in here, the place was full of ducks. It was because of the owl attack that morning. So let's just see what they've given us for eggs. The egg situation, like I said, the Peking and the Roman, or the Peking are the egg busters. We're catching them. And right now I'm not getting down here early enough. Well, this morning I was out really early, but it wasn't for egg recon. It was more for recon, actually. Seek and destroy. I'm so happy I got that guy. Oh, there's an egg with a whole bunch of blood on it. Looks like the duck hemorrhaged a little bit passing that one. What do we got here for chicken eggs? 5 chicken eggs. Oh, the old chickens come through, eh? The little chickens, I should say. They're not old. Alright. Looks like the Pekings broke a bunch of eggs and ate them today. There's our eggs. What do we got in this corner? This corner is usually a good corner. I know there's only 3 in here this morning. Yeah. So that's not a good day on the chicken egg or duck eggs. Not a lot of duck eggs. But right now, you know, I noticed there's a bunch of white feathers today, so I think maybe it might be the Muscovies are molting, starting to molt now. And there's no ducks in here. What a difference, huh? Like, it's like they know the predator's gone. And yesterday, you know, after the attack, the ducks were all in here. It was, you know, now I'm here alone. There's not a bird in here today. And it's cold outside. Like right now outside is like minus 15. The wind chill's got to be pushing it about minus 25. And there's not a bird in here. So it just shows you, you know, there's a predator around. The birds, they hightail it to safety. All right, well, I'm going to get the food happening here and continue on with my my chores and clean the shotgun. I just want to show you here. The ducks are all outside. What a difference. You know, the predator's gone. Ducks are relaxed. You know, they're all out, and it's cold. You know, it's actually not the day that you really want to be outside. Yeah, it's like really, really cold. It's nasty wind today. That's the thing about this time of year. The wind, you only get a lot of wind because you know, all the air currents are changing because spring's coming, and it's cold. It's not comfortable at all. But I'm gonna get the water done here, and like I said, I'm gonna go clean my shotgun, and I got to clean out the hospital for Miss Muscovy, who refuses to get off her nest. I'm just coming in here to check on the Muscovy drakes. Like, look at that, it's like minus 11, and there's a constant wind. Everybody all right in here? Lots of food. You guys are laying low. You guys are the smart ones. Of all the ducks, you know, during this cold weather, this is where they stay, you know, in the nice dry straw, inside out of the wind. You're smart ducks. Unlike these guys, you know, who stay out here and torment themselves looking at females. Sort of like a bunch of young lads surfing porn sites. It's out of reach, boys. Well, it's time to clean out Miss Muscovy's cage here, or her hospital, I should say. Oh, she's looking at us. She normally doesn't sit this way. I'll just open the gate here. We don't want to stress her out too much. She's changed her personality a little bit. She doesn't come out, and she doesn't look at me much. Now, she does do a lot of hissing. Don't worry, girl. I'm not going to bother you. I'm here just to clean up the straw. And unless you come out, I'm going to fill the tub up. And if she comes out, we'll give her a bath. If she doesn't come out, I won't bother her at all. But she has been sitting on the nest here all week. and she is totally in nesting mode, but we're going to leave her alone and not bother her. Like I said, I'm just going to clean it out. I'll run the glasses here and the pivot heads, and you know, we'll just in case she comes out and gives us any kind of show, or we can get a look at the eggs, because I have no idea how many eggs she's sitting on. I know that she does that gyro thing with her body where she moves around and uses her feet. She's using her feet and not her bill to move the eggs around, for what I've seen so far. But I'm going to get everything ready here to give her, like I said, I'm going to fill up the bathtub just in case she does come out. And I'm going to get the cleanup happening here, because it's time to clean up the thing, the hospital. But like, she is not, I didn't clean this yesterday because there was no feces. It was bizarre. Like, she is not going to the bathroom. It's and she's barely eating and barely drinking. She's like just basically sitting on the nest doing nothing. And that's what I've read that they do. They don't, you know, they're not active. Like, she is not eating, not drinking. She's just, you know, she's drinking very minimal. I'd say her water consumption is dropped by 70%. And she's just, you know, doing the mom thing now. So, oh, by the way, the code for today is mother. And it's right there on the screen beside her head. And don't forget to thumbs up the video. And you know, the docs really appreciate that, and Miss Icecovey appreciates it too. And leave your comment below, and use the link below the video. Don't message me. Use the link below the video to enter the code MOTHER, and that's the secret code for today, because Miss Icecovey is a mother. All right, now let's do the cleanup here, and like I said, I'm going to leave the pivot heads running. And if I get anything, her coming out, or we can get a shot of what the nest looks like, or, you know, if she comes out, we'll definitely get a shot of the nest. All right, I filled up the tub there. She looked at me, so she knows the tub has been filled. But we'll see if she comes out or not. While I'm doing the cleaning, we'll get a shot of the nest here. We'll see what happens. Okay, I've done the cleanup here, and she's not coming out. Not at all. But I want to show you here, and I've got the other camera that I can zoom in. I want to show you here. Look at this, the feathers. All the loose feathers. She's lining her nest with feathers. Now, you know, we can't screw around and lift up, you know, the flap, because like I said, I'm not going to even go near her. I'm just leaving her alone here. Got to respect her. You know, she's already, you know, given me the lesson on where the line is, so I'm not stupid. I pay attention. But she's definitely a mother. Expecting mother. But she's not, you know, she's not hissing as much today. Miss Icecovey. Well, you know, it's sort of neat that, you know, we turned her misfortunate situation of getting frostbite and, you know, and then getting the infection again, you know, the inflammation when we put her back out in the cold, and she got to come back in, and, you know, she's going to have a, you know, a purpose here in the back of the house, and this way, you know, like, I've got the radio on during the day. I run the radio for her, so there's some noise in here, and, you know, there's water and fresh water and fresh food, and she's got peace and tranquility, and, you know, and we'll just see what happens with these eggs and how many eggs she's got. Based on the fact that, you know, she's the last 3 days she's gone completely into the sitting mode, you know, brooding, that she's not coming out of the nest. I think she might have stopped laying, and, you know, she, you know, I think probably somewhere between 9 and 10 eggs, because we know there was 8. I know that the last time we saw the actual eggs, there was 8 eggs. So if there was 8 eggs the last time that we saw, you know, and if she, you know, has stopped laying because she's just sitting on them now, you know, she's, you know, what? I don't know, because we haven't seen. You know, watch. We'll have 15 ducklings. But we'll see what happens. So cool. Alright. That's the update for Miss Icecovey. Isn't this exciting, boys and girls? I'm excited. Hello everyone, what a cold day. This weather, it sucks, and the poor little ducks, yellow ducks, are just coming down to do their water, so they have fresh water in the mornings. know, I do it now, and now it's, you know, look at tonight, they're all out here because there's no predator hunting them. It's amazing how they know that, you know, the owl's gone. Actually, let's go into the barn and see who's in the barn. Oh, some of the ducks are coming out to see us. They know I'm out. I've been busy doing a bunch of other work today. Oh man, I hate this time of year. It's like, you know spring's coming, and you know. Hello, ducks. It's cold, isn't it? Oh, we got ducks everywhere. But they're even honking down. I know, it's cold. Wonder where Mrs. Gimp is. I haven't seen her here today. Yeah. But it's cold. You know, the ducks are in here because it's cold. So I'm going to go outside and do the water, and I'm going to just check their food here to make sure it's topped up for the night. But I've got a new problem here, which if you take a look here, I've got a duck here with an infection. And I've got to get some antibiotics. And I'll just show you here, the poor girl. I think it's her sinuses. Right there. So I'm going to bring her in. She's coming in tomorrow. And I'm going to clean her face up and find out if I can use. I've got some polysporin eye drops, so I'm going to see if that'll work. Look at them; they're so silly. They're sitting there with their freezing feet. Like, go inside, ducks. But that poor girl, her face. You know, I'll try to get you into the shot here. She's definitely got some kind of infection. You know, don't move so quick there, duck. So I've got to do a little research on that tonight. Find out what I can do. But first thing I do is I got to get her in tomorrow, and I'm going to clean her face. Get her face cleaned up. So I can get a better view of what's going on. That's tomorrow's project. She's not getting treatment tonight. It's too late. I'm way behind today. I don't see Mrs. Gimp here. I'm looking around. Look at them. Their feet, you know, go inside, ducks. Where's Mrs. Gimp? All you ducks, you're out here shivering. Where's Mrs. Gimp? Where are you, Mrs. Gimp? I don't see Mrs. Gimp anywhere, actually. There she is. Mrs. Gimp. She's even shivering, but she's got some serious feather growth. If you look on her back, see the feathers? She seriously grew some feathers this week. She's even pulling her feet. They're too stupid to go inside here. Come on, ducks, get inside. It's too cold to be out here. Alright, well, I'm going to get the water, it's almost full here. I'm going to wind the hose up, and I'm going inside because it's too cold for even me to be out here. And I'm dressed. So, the ducks are just a little too thick to, you know, go inside. I don't know what it is. I think it's just stubbornness. The sky's still bright. You know, the days are getting longer. Unfortunately, they're not getting warmer.